Hey guys, and welcome to another video. This time I'm dedicating this video to all of you who are spending your holiday season at home and just enjoying anime, manga, Vocaloids, etc. And I wanted to draw the winner of the design for Snow Miku 2016 design as a bookmark for all of you to download and use on your books, manga, comic books, whatever you like. And you can even cut out a lower part of the print you will make into maybe a Christmas ornament or kind of a decoration for your house. And you can enjoy all of the holiday cheer in a manga mood by decorating some sort of, making your own decoration if you have a printer at hand. And I am also preparing this drawings line art for all of you to download and color in any way you like. As for the drawing itself, it's a standard chibi, as I mentioned before, and as you can learn in my book and on my videos. Chibi characters are pretty simple. As you can see, their hands and feet are very simple to begin with, like a simple shape, and they're consisted out of like little stumps with just tiny little fingers on top or just a tiny foot at the bottom. And the main trick about chibi characters is that you need to make their entire body as the same in size as the head itself. And the trick about chibis being so adorable is due to the fact that they have a ton of little details on them, like little tiny shoelaces, bootsies and gloves and belts, and every kind of a detail a regular manga character would have, but over exaggerated. And this year's Miku is really interesting in design because her hair is quite similar more to a type of a string than to a real hair, and her little bunny is also made to look a bit like Miku this year because his little hat is very similar in color and in shape to her own hair. And I really like what people make each year for the Miku contest design for her looks, and every year you get to see some amazing drawings, some amazing designs from people who like Miku from all over the world. If you're still not very well known, if you don't know who Miku is, she does look like an anime character, but she actually is not an anime or manga character. She's a character, a mascot for a digital singing software, and there are more of these characters. They're called Vocaloids, and they are just so diverse. You have a lot of different types of characters, like tall ones, short ones, females, males, different color schemes, different hair lengths. So they're really interesting, and they all have different voices you can use in this program and make your own songs with them, add music to the songs, even make videos. There's a ton of talented animators out there, especially on YouTube, who actually do animations for these characters and their songs, and there are also rhythmic games and stuff like that. And I'm really weirded out because with such a huge popularity where you have characters that have their own concerts, how is it possible that they didn't get an anime yet? But oh well, I guess if they're too popular as it is, they don't need an anime title. Although you do have something that's based off of Hatsune Miku's design, Black Rock Shooter. I think it's the same creator as the Vocaloid mascot creator, so you can check that out. It's very nicely done, and the character design is awesome. So I used special type of liner this time. As I always say, you don't need special tools for drawing manga, but this particular tool is my personal favorite. It's a pencil that has two types of tips. One tip is black and one tip is gray. They are not easy to find and they are not cheap, but they are my favorite pencils so far because I love sketching. They can produce different types of lines by just changing the way you press the pencil. And I use the chisel tip of my markers to add some lines this character has on white pieces of her clothing. So I just made it into a multicolor line art, and I scanned this and prepared it specially for you guys on my pages. You just go under this video and check out the links in the description. As for the rest of the drawing, I didn't put any black surfaces as I usually do because chibis are supposed to be more soft and they're supposed to have fully colored surfaces with nicely vibrant colors, and just avoiding the big black surfaces on them is a good thing because they don't have particularly a very big number of areas you can color in pure black because they're so tiny, and you should make them look as cheerful as possible. I used my generic gold Copic to just paint out some yellow surfaces. These surfaces are bright yellow on the original designs, but I wanted to tone it down because I personally prefer some more timid colors. And of course, N2 marker is something that I love using for shading pure white areas. It's a very unique marker. It's very light, but it can be just enough for you to shade the character's eyes, to shade bunnies, to shade white areas and surfaces, and light gray surfaces. It's multifunctional, it's a very practical color. And of course, I specially bought a refillable, a refill and a Copic marker for Miku's hair because she has this mysterious shade of hair almost nobody can pinpoint. I used BG49 Duck Blue, which to me personally looks more like green, but okay, and mixed it with Abyss Green BG75 Copic to get her hair for this design. When you do with markers and trying to pinpoint Miku's hair, just give up, don't try it, because she constantly changes her shade of hair. She sometimes has turquoise hair, then that turquoise is more blue, then next time it's more green, and this time I just used these two markers to try to get the right shade for this design, because every time a new designer is a winner of Miku design contest for Snow Miku, they change stuff, they change shades, they change color patterns, and you just need to learn how to roll with it, I guess. And she has some areas I firstly decided to color in completely with pure color, and then proceed to use a piece of tool, well, one tool in particular I got to review lately. It's the Graphmaster acrylic paint bullet tip all surface marker, and I'm really in love with this because no matter how much I use gel pens or Copic opaque white, Graphmaster's acrylic paint is a really broad marker and can cover a lot of surfaces in pure white layer. It is a bit see-through. Almost no white gel pen can be completely purely white unless you use creamy whiteouts, but this is really close to almost perfect by my count, and I gladly use it. I really love doing the reverse kind of a painting when I fill out full color and then paint or draw over it with white pencils and markers, because it's really trippy. And I don't know how, because I'm not that much of an expert with colors, but the artist who made this Miku had a lot of different colors to put in, and yet they all seem to match quite nicely and just work together. So I'm really applauding this guy for being able to mix in white and blue and pink and green and etc. And of course, tiny details are always the best and always saved for last. And of course the whiteout, because you can't have Snow Miku with at least a bit of snow on her. And she's done. If you want to make a Miku of your own and color her by yourself, you can download the free line art on my Patreon page. Link is in the description, as well as the full HD download for free of the completed bookmark. And just to show you how it works, I'll use my Manga Crash course book to make the Miku bookmark have her hand rest. Tiny little hands rest on the book. And of course, if you want to purchase my book and support my work and learn how to draw manga and chibis, because I have special lessons about chibis and how to draw them, dress them and pose them, you can buy my Manga Crash course on Amazon.com, as well as many other bookstores around the world, in English and in French languages. All the links are in the description. Make sure you have fun with your friends and family for the holiday season. Get a lot of rest and see you guys next time.